Okay. Yeah, that replay was a mess. Guys, also, if you're wondering why we are in sub mode, we are in sub mode because I'm hiding from Game of Thrones spoilers. Don't be a dick, internet. If you like the stream sub, it helps. We are getting close to the 1K sub goal where I have to wear a taco suit for 2 weeks straight. Holy shit. We're actually building back up to where I was before I stopped coaching so much. So thank you. As always, you guys love the coaching and it shows. This is a Tryndamere silver game. Hopefully this replay I can do a better job of actually like articulating my thoughts. I wasn't very proud of my coaching last game because it was just I didn't know what the fuck to focus on, to be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. That was a hard one for me. The game was very weird. Okay, first things first, Tryndamere verse, Alawi. You can slow down the push. No one's contesting the push. You've got free fury here. I don't know where Alawi is, but you don't have to worry about that at all. So you can slow down the push. Next thing I'm going to tell you is, dude, I hate low elo players taking teleport. Hate with a capital Tate. Hate. I hate it. That you understand that one. Okay, let me put it into perspective for you. You are silver 5. Literally every player that I play Tryndamere into will give me first blood if the game goes for 2 or 3 minutes. Every single player in silver 5 will give me a first blood. If you give me like a couple minutes, I will have the first blood, or I will solo kill the lane. There is no way that I don't. Okay. So, you take teleport, guess what that does? That makes it harder for us to take advantage of shitty players. Teleport's also a macro spell. It's more designed to play a macro game, a team game. We don't play team games. I don't even play a team game in fucking Diamond. Like low Diamond. Alright? We take, ignite, we play to win the lane. So, drop the teleport. Alright? Slow down the push because Alawi's missing. And that way we can play with all that space that we have. I love that you're not just shoving the lane here, actually. It might be that you figured out what I'm saying. Spin on him! What in the fuck was that? He's in E range, and I know he is. Look at the minions. That's 5 minions bearing down on Alawi. Spin on his head and smack him with full fury, please. Why does no one want to do a level 2? Why does no one want to trade level 2? My Tryndameres. What in the fuck is this? Do you guys not understand? We need to get an advantage in the lane. This is an advantage. It's level 2 versus level 1. What? Why are you not excited to kill him? Why are you not excited to fight him? I don't understand. You didn't spin on him when you had minions pushing. When you have minions pushing and you have full fury and he's standing in E range. Here, this is level 2, 7th minion. I tell everyone every time, this is it. 7th minion, 7th minion, right? Here it is. Auto it. E through it. Control Q, right? And auto this motherfucker all the way back. Win the lane. The beauty of picking a champion like Tryndamere to review is that Tryndamere can fucking crush so many lanes, and we have so many opportunities to win. And this is a freebie. This is an absolute 100% free. This guy is chunked to half HP minimum, might even kill him. If you had immediately spun on him level 1, he would already be at 2/3 HP. And then the level 2, he's dead. We hit the first blood. This is the first blood. This is your coaching. Not the whole thing, but the majority of it will be. Because I need to make it perfectly clear. Why do all the Tryndamere Smurfs crush when they smurf? Is because we take our level 2 seriously. We treat our level 2 like it fucking matters. We don't just sit here and jerk off. Look at where you're standing when you turn level 2. Look where you are. You ran away from him. It was as if you got weaker. Whoa. Like, where are you going? Is there someone drop a dollar in the like, where the fuck are you going? Do you have full fury? Level 2 versus level 1. Why are we playing Tryndamere? You're playing like you're playing Neace, like you're farming up. Oh, I left my cell phone over here. Hold on a second. Wife's calling me. Gotta take this call. This is like the most important part of the lane phase. And then guess what happens? Alawi goes, I get level 2 for free. I just can't. I cannot believe that I'm sitting here watching a Tryndamere lose a lane that he had push priority in and had full fury. Now, you may be thinking, Neace, I didn't know what Alawi did. I've never played I've never played against Alawi before. Or Neace, I've never played against X random champion before. How do I possibly know that I'm supposed to go in and yada yada yada? You know how you're supposed to know, because I'm sure that has to be the only reason, right? That has to be, I assume. Do you know why we know that we win? Because it doesn't matter. There's not a champion in the game where being a level ahead of somebody with minions pushing is a bad time to fight. That's it. Takes a lot of the guesswork out of the game, doesn't it? When we know that we can accumulate a lead by just simple fundamentals. Okay? That's it. So it does not matter if you don't know what the champion does. If you have push priority, you turn level 2, quickly level up, and go battle. Get a trade, get a lead, all right? And take advantage. Literally every champ. There's not a single champ. I like your auto spin there. That was good. That's what you're supposed to do. Your farm could be a little better there, but that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know why you went up for that tentacle. There's no reason to. You would get to it eventually anyways. Is it you, Wally? It's not Wally. It's 12 sword. Level 5 versus level 4. What you gonna do? Nothing. We chillin'. Well, because you're a bad Tryndamere, apparently. I'm sorry. I'm just flaming 12 sword. 12 sword, I love you, buddy. If you're in the chat. We're gonna make a man out of you, dude. Spider bro, please. That was like the first aggressive thing I've seen you do this whole lane phase, and it was when you were a level behind and minions are pushing to you. That shit makes me so sad. I'm so sleepy. It's your fault, Tryndamere. What is this build? What in the hell? Oh my god. What is this? There's like nothing, dude. There's no reason to build this right now. What is it? $12 sword. What is it, dude? You're not finishing anything. You're delaying like, I don't know how many items. Why did she go back in? She goes back in without her ult. Alright, so let's talk about why I hate the things that I hate about your gameplay. So, the reason why we all go Doran Shield, all the Tryndamere guys go Doran Shield right now, is because it's a sustain meta, right? We can pretty much sustain through any lane, no matter what happens. We can farm up. If it from Pantheon to Teemos to Cassiopeia's, well, maybe not Cassiopeia is probably the only one that can get away with it. Most every single lane we can sustain through with Doran Shield. All right. Now, why do we go Static Shiv? And then Vamp Scepter. We go Static Shiv and Vamp Scepter so that we can put, well, normally it's Vamp Scepter first. We go Vamp Scepter and Static Shiv and Berserker Greaves so that we can push. The attack speed with Static Shiv, Berserker Greaves, and Phantom Dancer means that we get much more crits. Gypsy King, thanks for the 8 months in a row. Appreciate you. Alright? So, we can go, like, Static Shiv, shove all the lanes, get super huge, easiest right-clicking farm of our life. Static Shiv, Berserker Greaves, Phantom Dancer, Essence Reaver, And then we get the whole fidget spinner build that Fog likes to do, or you can do the wave clear build that Boxer Pete likes to do. But I'm pretty much just teaching the fidget spinner stuff because it's best for low elo, okay? So you are randomly delaying all of your items by building a BF sword. All of the core items, like no matter what you pick, it's either Tiamat or Static Shiv because both of those things push and do different things with pushing. You just built a random BF sword. You also didn't use the level 2. So the core Tryndamere mechanics that like are standard Tryndamere that make a Tryndamere good, you aren't doing them. So that's ass. The fact that you get the kill is because this guy's a moron and just walked into you and died. Which even makes my argument for building the correct way better. Because surely, if you had just went Ignite, went for the level 2 and challenge, this drooling idiot would have given you a free one anyways. That's Fog's term, not mine. You're roaming with the lane pushing to you. I'm so tilted right now. Everything you just did relied on luck and you had no emphasis on lane. You let Alawi push your lane for free and then hoped that the enemy team was idiotic enough to die to your roam. You back to get Phantom Dancer. Why? It's not a good back timing. You don't need to back. The lane is completely under your control. You have 2 kills. You don't need to back right now. Push the lane in. You're Tryndamere. You have lane control. Look what you just did. Why are we giving up 6 minions for free? Why not just push the lane in? Again, and then back after the lane shoving. Why not push Alawi out and then back? Why did we just give Alawi an XP lead? For no reason. My body can't take this. This is good. Where the hell are your boots? This is good. I feel like I'm getting trolled. Here, you could have pushed mid if you wanted. Like, you could have quickly rotated to mid, autoed and spun through the wave. If you wanted, and then rotated down to bottom and started pushing again. I don't know what you're doing here. Why would you ever E onto them without your ult? And where are our boots? What was the flash for? That was very weird. Let's back up. I'm spinning out. I'm spinning out here. Elise has repel. I mean, you could try to kill Elise, I suppose. But I think spinning out's the correct move. You're giving away a metric shit ton of XP if you die. And it's not like you need to rush this game at all. I don't see how... I'm sorry, I'm so tilted from the start of this replay. I don't see how diving here is ever valuable to you. You are so huge that giving away a death... I want you to watch the XP very closely after you die. Level 13, level 11 and a half. And he immediately spikes up 2 levels, and you are out of commission for a minute. He can try to kill them and get the inhib, but it's unnecessary. Or if he's going to go, he needs to go on Elise first to make her useless as opposed to targeting Annie. You target Elise first because Annie can't one-shot you anyways, and then Elise dies in like 3 autos. There's no point in going on Annie first. Elise was level 10. Always target the weakest target first. So you randomly ult. You ulted way too early. Just leave. Go to top. Why spin back in? Spin out. You don't have to commit to every fight. Spin out and go to top. There was no point in committing to that fight. You'd use your ult. I miss ults all the time. I ult early all the time. You don't see me just sit in there and suicide. I would just leave. I would just go to mid or go to top, whatever. Sometimes you make a mistake. That's not the problem. The problem is after you made the mistake, you tried to correct it by suiciding. Leave. Go to bottom. Go to bottom. I don't even care about these kills. Go to bottom. Push bottom. Yes, this is what you should have done in the first place. Go to bottom. Go back. Go to bottom, win game. I don't mind the Merc treads here. Where are you going? No. Hover. I don't care about fucking Cloud Drake. Pressure the map. I don't know why you would ever give up map pressure. I don't care about Clown Drake. Just go back over there. Why wouldn't you just hover over on bot side? And how does Ezreal 1v3 your team? That makes negative sense to me. Oh, he's actually that big. Shitting on your team that hard. It's worth if you get out. Go back to bottom. Go back through bottom. Go back to bottom. Walk down there and go. What are they going to do about it? If they start rotating, you have vision of everything. You can just channel TP and leave. This is why I hate when people take TP. You can literally just walk out of vision along this wall and go back to bottom and start pushing again. What the fuck are they going to do about it? They literally can't stop you from channeling TP if you have vision. Just go back down there. Why just jerk off in the base? What does that do? Go around right here. Loop. Go around. I would have just went. I would have told him that I was doing it. I would have walked right at it. Straight towards the wall. Start moving. Go in the bush. Chill. You have vision of the entire map. You can even drop a ward on the way down right here to cover yourself. What are they going to do? Nothing. This decision loses you the game. You decide to try to hold tower without ult instead of just pushing the map, pressuring the map. And then you could have pushed until your ult was up, then back, run out of base, and killed them. Now your team's all gonna die. And you're dead. TP to top. Back and TP to top. Don't let him kill you. TP to top. And what was our ult about? We have flash up. What did we do with it? Yeah. TP to top here. Don't fuck with Ezreal. You would have won this game if you didn't troll around so much. You trolled around with your build. You dicked around with your level 2. You didn't take it very seriously. Every time you had opportunities to go off and split without your ult, you would like leak kills away left and right. You tried dives that didn't make any sense. You literally just trolled around in this game way too often, way too hard. You didn't take it very seriously, and as a result, you basically got out carried. If you're gonna show me Tryndamere, come correct. I'm not impressed with the way you played this lane. I'm not impressed with the build. I was sort of impressed mid game that you started pushing and taking objectives, but then you did the typical, you know, try to dive too many people and give your momentum away, and from there on you lost all pressure. You gave the enemy tons of XP, and all of a sudden Annie's ahead of, you know, Annie's ahead of Gangplank, and Elise is ahead of your Hecarim, and you know you had them on the ropes, but you just fucked around too hard. After you got this tower, switch to bottom and do the same thing again. Take your level 2 seriously. Take your build order seriously. I don't think it ever makes any sense if you're going to go for the Tiamat build to rush a long or a BF sword, because a BF sword doesn't do anything for you off your attack speed. The attack speed with Tiamat means that you get to shove really fast, so you might as well build that out first. Or you might as well build out Phantom Dancer first, because Tryndamere scales with attack speed. The value comes from how many times he attacks, you know, every minute. So there's no point in rushing some big damage item when you get fed. That's what I mean by trolling around too much. Basically, when I see someone build off of the beaten path, there's literally 3 Tryndamere players, myself, Fogged, and Boxer Pete, and there's like other ones too who are less known, like Uncle and all those guys. Like, when you build this way, you are going against what all of us collectively over like 4 seasons have built. Like, we have played hundreds or thousands of games for you, so you don't have to think. You don't have to do any weird shit. You have to do any bizarre builds or paths or anything like that. So it's almost like, to me, when I see stuff like that, I immediately go, well, what the fuck? You know, we're saving you time here. So when you skip out on the build, it doesn't really make sense to me. So take your level 2 seriously, take the build seriously. We're not steering you wrong, and then stop throwing like you threw a lead. The era of catch-up XP. You don't need a 1v2 after you've just broken it. You broke inhib tower like super early. Just swing the bottom. Let the inhib tower stand. Let the inhib stand. Start working down bottom now. Control the game. You didn't really control it. You traded in goofy ways. You made really goofy forces. Like when your ult was down, you still fought. Like, fuck that. If your ult's down, get off to a side lane, and you would have carried this shit. All those things together, you would have carried this shit. All right, cool. Cringe outro time. Oh yeah, and buy boots, yes. If you enjoyed the replay, hit the sub button. Click the videos, etc., etc. It's Neace, No Bullshit Gamer. I love you very much. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Cracks, thanks. Whew. What an exhausting one. What an exhausting replay.